All right, good morning, everybody. So basically, what I want to teach today, I'll try to be, I wouldn't say brief, but I'll try to make sure I take my time so everybody understands it very, very clearly. But first, the two indicators we are using to clear this concept is Asian range. Let's see. Asian range by I think FXN Asian range session. And then my settings are, so these are just my settings. I kept it simple. And then the last guy down here, quarter quarterly theory. I think this is by, let me see, day quarterly theory. Okay. So this is just all you need to know about the indicators that were added on the chart. So you can see from the indicator accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and then reversal and continuation. So basically, I'm going to focus on one, manipulation and probably reversal and continuation, but my major focus will be manipulation. All right. So why this is important is because there is a cheat behind it, and that's what I want to reveal to you guys. So the quarter theory or the quarterly theory, it's more like a concept, all right? So we have three concepts or four concepts. Let's just use the first three, which was originally the accumulation. So accumulation phase, manipulation phase, and distribution phase. All right. Although we have the last one, reversal slash continuation phase. All right. So please follow me closely because this is important. It won't be nice if you miss any step. So let me just take this 20. All right. So the accumulation phase, um, the accumulation phase is more like a ranging market. Please note this indicator naturally tells you if you are in the manipulation phase, accumulation phase. The manipulation phase is sweep of what? Liquidity, which I'll be focusing on. For this manipulation phase, the market could either be trending or ranging. It all depends on whatever we are seeing. So don't bother yourself. Sweep of liquidity. The distributive phase or the distribution phase is when the market is expected to be trending. I use the word expected because it does not, the fact that we are in a distributive or distribution phase of the market does not necessarily mean the market is going to be trending at that point, right? But it's a time where we expect the market to what trend. So the reversal or continuation phase, of course, is either trending or it's what? Ranging, where all the manipulation happens. All right. So these are the three phases the market actually. It's more like a cycle. It starts with the accumulative phase, manipulation phase, distribution phase, reversal and continuation phase. I wouldn't want to stress you much by breaking down the yearly, the daily, the 90-minute cycle, 4 hour and all that. No, we already have a tool that prints these out for you. And then uh I think that's most important. You don't need to divide your screen trying to figure out, are we in a trending stage? Are we in a ranging stage? Everything is already sorted out for you with this tool. All right. So remember, we said we are working with the manipulation phase. And in the manipulation phase, it's where what? Liquidity happens a lot because that is where highs are being taken. That is where key levels are being swept. That is where people's stop loss gets hit and then the market reverses. In other words, we can say the manipulative phase is also known as the what reversal phase. So if the market was trending upwards, it's a situation whereby we expect a sudden movement towards the what downside. And then if the market was trending downwards, we expect a certain sweep to occur for the markets to move out upwards. All right. So we call it the reversal phase, which is what I want to focus on. All right. So now let's put up this tool for better clarification. This tool is divided into four circles: the monthly circle, the weekly circle, the daily circle, and of course the 90-minute circle. Now, it's good you take note of the colors, all right? The ash color, yeah, gray color kinda, is what accumulation phase. So for this month, for the month of, so I think we're in September, right? So for the month of September, we are in what accumulation phase. Anything can happen. It's more like where we expect ranges a lot of ranging markets. It's going to be hard to see trending conditions. If you look at this previous month, which we just finished, let's see, let's just go back, and then. So in the month of August, I think we were in either the reversal and quote or continuation phase, but that's by the way. So take note of this. So you can see here clearly written monthly. I don't know how I want to be sure you guys can. The texts, they are very little, but don't worry. So this is the monthly, this is the weekly, this is the daily, and this is the 90-minute cycle. This might be a bit confusing, but don't worry, I have you covered, right? I'm going to explain. Forget everything you see here and just focus on what the red boxes. So let's continue with the colors. The gray color or ash, it's basically accumulation phase. The red is manipulation. The green is what's distribution. Distribution is where we expect the market what to trend, isn't it? And the blue is what either reversal or continuation. And that's all that matters. So if I'm currently on the 5 minute time frame. If we look at, let me remove all this. If we look at this market currently, what month? On the monthly, it is telling us we are in the what accumulation phase, the phase where the market is going to be ranging. Now, inside that month, the month is divided into what? 4 weeks. So we have this month, which is divided into what? 4 weeks. Let me put this. Let me put this. All right. So we have this month. So we have this month of August, and it is divided into what? 4 weeks. Now, inside that week, we are currently, today is Friday, usually Friday, nothing shows. But on Thursday, we have the what? Inside every month, we have the 4 phases, which is the accumulation week, manipulation week, distribution week. Remember, this is the every month. This is the every month. And then inside every month, we have 3 weeks, all right? That's 4 weeks rather. The first week is usually the what? Accumulation week. So if the month is an accumulation month, which we have for the month of August, we can clearly see that it is colored what? Gray. All right. So let me just leave this. Don't worry. Assume this to be gray. All right. So gray. And then inside we have what? 4 weeks. Inside that, so we have the first one. So this is the month. We have 4 weeks inside that month. So the first week is usually the words. Please take note of this. So inside every month, just note that the first week of the month is always the what? Accumulation, which is usually gray in color. Also, sorry. Then the second week is what? Manipulation, red in color. The third week is what? Distribution, green in color. And then the last week of the month is what? Either reversal or continuation, blue colored. Now, inside the the first week, we have 5 days, right? Monday to Friday, isn't it? Now, inside Monday to Friday of the first week, we have what? This is where it becomes more interesting. We have the first day, which is Monday, is accumulation. Second day is what? Manipulation. Third day is what? So Wednesday, every Wednesday is what? Distribution. Every Thursday is either reversals or continuation. All right, so just take note of this. And then Friday, anything can happen. Most times this indicator does not mark Friday because it's more like Friday should be like a no trading day for traders. But I mean, you could still see I said pending orders today. All right, so I'm just going to put it inside these boxes. Let me make that one a bit more. Then inside every day, that's where we have the 90-minute cycle. So already this guy has done this for us. I'm just trying to break this concept for you guys so that you know we are focusing on only the manipulation. So this is the month, isn't it? Months. Let's put it top. This guy over here was the first week. Let's put week. Remember, there are 4 weeks inside every month. So let's just put it bottom. And then inside this week, we have 5 days, though we took only 4 days. All right, so follow me closely. So this representing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let me zoom in very close. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and what? Thursday. Now, why is this information important? Hmm? Guys, why is this information important? Remember, this particular month, because it is colored in gray, it is saying we are in the what? Accumulation phase. And so when you know that the month you're trading in is the accumulation phase, what are you expected to do? Look for ranging trade, support and resistance can easily work. This information is important. So anytime you are in the accumulation phase of the market, your bias should be range trading, right? If the month is what? Red, which is, of course, the next phase, isn't it? If the month is green, your bias should be what? Trend trading. So this is like a cheat that tells you, okay, you just see it. You don't need to switch time frame. And then if the month is blue, so here is what distribution or what manipulation. Your bias should be trend and range reversal trading. All right. So this information is very, very important. So let me just take a snapshot of this and all right, let's go on with our videos. All right, now that we know our monthly bias, inside that monthly bias, which is currently, you can see in our own scenario, we are currently in the what? Accumulation phase of the market, all right? There is no problem. It's normal. Now, inside that month, this is not what I wanted to teach, but I decided to break it down. We look at what phase of the market. So let's start from here. Inside this month where it is gray in color, You can see the first month started with what? Accumulation. First week. This is the second. Look at week here. Week, all right, started with what? Accumulation. The next week was manipulation. You will see a lot of manipulation happening. The third week was what? Trending phase. Like I said in the beginning of the video, the fact that we're in these stages of the market does not necessarily mean the market must operate that way, but at least you have the most important information, which is more important than anything, your bias. And then inside the week, you have your days. So let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Maybe I will do a part of this video where I get to explain all this. Now, how do I know? We are focusing on manipulation, right? How do I know when to buy or sell? Now, I'm not going to be looking at the monthly. I'm not going to be looking at the weekly. I'm not going to be doing the daily. I'm only looking at what? The 90-minute cycle. And remember, we said we're focusing on what? Manipulation. So it is only when the boxes of the 90-minute cycle is red in color, we look at what? Entering trades, either a buy or a sell. Now, let me clear this. In this case, we are currently, this is the 90-minute cycle. We are currently in what? The what? Manipulation phase. It happens around 6:30 to 8 a.m. It also happens around 12 in the midnight to 2 a.m. It happens then during the day, 6:30 to 8, 12:30 to 2. So you already, why this is so good, it makes you have times where you're going to trade. All right. So these are the time intervals. I think this is where turtle soup comes in. These are the time intervals we are going to be taking trades. So every day, 12:30 in the morning to 2 a.m., you look for manipulations. 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m., you look for what? Manipulations. 12:30 a.m. to what? 2, you look for manipulations. All right. Now that you have this information and the time you're supposed to trade, how do you know if you're going to take a buy signal or if you're going to take a sell signal? So let's start with this guy you see on my screen here, right? Let's start with this guy you see on my screen here. Let's just go back from the beginning. If you look at this time, this red zone, 6:30 to what? 8 p.m. 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. From this point, let's put a line here. So this point, what manipulation did we see? We noticed the first manipulation was this high was taken, and the second manipulation we noticed was this session high was what's taken with a what? Week. Take note, with a what? Week. And one of my best confirmations is the what? Pin bar, bearish what? Pin bar, which was shown here. Let me see if I can bearish and bullish pin bar. So that for those of you who are new to trading, you just see it and have it in at the back of your head. So basically, this is what a pin bar looks like. A bearish pin bar. So I'm just going to extend it. So you see, I'm going to copy it so that In case I need it, I can always use it. So this is a bearish pin bar which formed here. So let me just make the colors of my candles red for the purpose of this class so that you understand better. So you can see this bearish pin bar forming here. Afterwards, this high, this high that was taken, a bearish pin bar didn't form. And then this high that was taken, a bearish pin bar. This was the what? New York high. Yeah, I believe New York high was taken with a what? Bearish pin bar. So let me save this picture and then drop it here. All right. Now, since this pin bar formed, what was most important is what our 90-minute cycle, we were sitting comfortably in the manipulation phase of the market. All right, let's reduce this guy. And so when the pin bar forms, we just take a sell. We just take a beautiful sell. Stop loss above the pin bar. And then target 3 arrow or target the next low of the level. Then you're good to go. So was this a good trade? Of course, yes. I believe it went further down to its TP. Even if it hasn't, you could still see how beautiful this particular trade went. I think that was a 4 arrow, but that's fine and that's okay. All right. So manipulation phase. Maybe I should make this red and extend it so. So because we are in the manipulation phase of the market, we need what? Manipulation to what? Occur. Right? We need what? Manipulation to what? Occur for us to what? Take a sell. And do you know why this is also good? What month are we in? Accumulation phase. Accumulation and manipulation works pari passu. What week are we in? The blue week is what? Reversal or what? Continuation. We are in currently today's day. At this particular day, it was what? Either reversal or continuation. So everything was working in our favor. The month accumulation, which favors this kind of trade, the week reversal or continuation, the day reversal or continuation, and the 1 hour cycle, what? Manipulation. All right. Everything. And this happened around 6:30 to what? 8 p.m. Let me be sure this is still being recorded. All right. So 6:30 to what? 8 a.m. Now, would you have all success trades like this? Of course not. You wouldn't. You won't. But you would have a lot of winners. All right. Now, let's look at another example. We have what? The manipulation phase. Manipulation phase. So let's put a line there. Another line. So all we want to see is from what? 12:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Was there any sweep with a pin bar available? So we have a sweep here, right? Now, I can also see this sweep over here. Aha. So inside this, I could see a sweep of this previous low with a good bullish pin bar. So we could take a buy position here. And target what? 3R. So take profit hit. Now notice that we also had a sweep here with a bearish pin bar. Is this not amazing, guys? So after the bearish pin bar formed, we enter beneath it and then target what? 3R. Yeah, we did hit TP on that also. So you can see bullish pin bar, bearish pin bar, manipulation of this high, and so the moment it is what 2 p.m. you don't look for signals anymore. So let's continue and see. All right, so what do we have here? Okay, so take a look at this, guys. We have this high from 6:30 a.m. in the morning to 8 a.m. in the morning. What do we have? We have this high being taken out by this guy, and we have what? A bearish pin bar. We enter after the bearish pin bar has formed. And target what? 3R. And then we have another, while we were still in that time frame, 6:30 to what? 8 a.m., we had a previous low being swept with series of bullish pin bar being formed. So we take a long position here, stop loss, and then we'll target what? 3R. I mean, guys, this is extremely good, right? Let's just take one more examples because I need to head for work. So this is 12 in the midnight to 2 a.m. Did we have any low or high swept? Let's see. Remember, we're only trading manipulation phases. So no low, no high was swept inside. We are just, this low was not taken. All right. So nothing happened. This low was not taken. Nothing. I think we have one here. So let's just use this as the last one. This was around 6:30 in the evening to what 8 p.m. So what do we have? We have this low being taken. Don't know. Okay, yeah, we had that bullish pin bar guy forming for a confirmation. So if we extend this, I think we will stop that on this. Yes. So I think this was a stop that trade, though it depends on how we kept our stop loss, but let's just assume this to be a loss. So this high was not taken before the markets move outside. And so guys, back test, please. I will do part 2, part 3, probably part 4 of this video. I woke up feeling excited and I felt like, okay, we can really have some fun. While the class was on, please take note of this. Did you see when we got to the accumulate this the same 6:30? Um, and then see. So I'm waiting for high. Sometimes I just wait for the session high or low to be broken for me to take my signal. If you don't want to use session, what you can do is we have a very cool cheat, liquidity sweep by Lux Argo. Sorry, I think I inputted the wrong one. But this one is also good. It shows you all the liquidity sweeps that occurs. All right, so let's just do it again. Liquidity sweep by Lux Argo, right? Uh, I'm trying to, the one that shows the buy side and sell side liquidity. Buy side, okay, fine. The one by Lux Argo, right? So now take note of this. Let me show you something. For every point, we have the what manipulation. Once the sell side liquidity is swept, you buy. All right. Let me show you here with it was not imprinted, but look at this one over here. I think we had a buy side liquidity taken. Look at this sell side liquidity taken, but this was in the distribution phase. But this blue is also called the reversal phase. You can work with it, but please just stick to, okay, look at this. Sell side liquidity taking, buy side liquidity taking, and then you're good to go. Sell side liquidity taking, and you buy. I mean, it just shows you for every phase of the market, this buy side liquidity happened in a different phase. We need it to happen here. All right. So, but I prefer marking it myself, except maybe I'm feeling lazy or that if I wanted something to, this was a video I did, I think today. All right. So I think now look at this one. Let me make sure my screen is bright enough. Take a look at this phase of the market where we had 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. You could see this buy side liquidity swept with a what? Bearish pin bar. All right. You could see this pin bar over here. And I mean, the market moved really, really, really good. And I like when it is broken with a week. I think the part 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 of this video because there are a lot of informations. All right, but I think this is a good place to start and increase as well as develop. Thank you guys, and you have a nice time.